So this week, we're going to revise the eye. Can you remember what we learned about the eye last week?
We drew an eye and labeled it. We did an interactive worksheet. We watched a video about the eye.
We learned that when light goes into our eye, it helps us to see. We learned when it goes into our eye, the back part of our eye helps us to see it.
There we go. That's very nice, guys. Now let's see what else. Let's revise the cross section of an eye.
Okay.
So we learned that our eye has many parts, right? So in the back of our eye, which part takes it to our brain?
Optic nerve. The optic nerve.
The optic nerve. That is the nerve that takes our information that we see all the way to the brain. But before it can go to the brain, where does the light hit?
Retina.
It hits the retina. Iliano, do you know what the liquid inside the eye is called?
Vitreous humor.
Vitreous humor. There you go.
Wow.
And then, what does the cornea do?
Helps to focus an image.
It helps
to
to
see an
focus.
image.
It helps you to focus on an image. And what is the clear layer that covers the cornea called?
Conjunctiva.
Conjunctiva, okay? And then there's the iris. What does the iris do, Iliano?
It controls your pupil size.
It controls your pupil size. Why? Can you just think of a reason that we haven't learnt about yet?
So it doesn't go too big and doesn't go too small.
Okay, so what is this blue part in the middle here?
That's your lens.
It is a lens. And what does the lens do?
It helps light get into your eye.
It helps the light get into your eye. You are not wrong. And then we have the fluid between the lens and the cornea over here. What is that called?
It's the aqueous humor.
Aqueous. You know, like the cream, aqueous cream?
Yeah.
Aqueous humor. Okay? Yes. And then what are these muscles here called?
The ciliary muscles.
Ciliary muscles. And what do the ciliary muscles do?
They
Also in shape.
What does alter mean?
to make it
big or make it small.
To change it.
Okay.
Okay. And then we have the white part of the eye.
Called the sclera.
The sclera. And what is the white part of the eye?
Which one?
What is it?
It's the eye.
It's outer layer.
No, it's outer layer, so it doesn't allow to make it too big. It like gives your eye a big shape. It protects your eye.
It gives your eye the round shape so it fits into your skull. And it's like jelly, so it absorbs the shock. So if your body jumps, your eye doesn't hurt so much because the jelly around it protects it. Not the eyelid, the white of your eye, this part.
Oh, the whiteness.
Okay, next up. Pupil size. The colored iris contains a radial and a circular muscle which control the size of the pupil and the amount of light entering the eye. In dim light, the radial muscles contract. This makes your pupils larger and allows in as much light as possible. In bright light, the circular muscles contract and your muscles shrink to prevent from being dazzled.
Yes.
So you have radial muscles that contract when you are in a dark room. Why?
I was wrong.
Yes, you were wrong.
To let more light come in.
To let more light come in. And when your circular muscles contract, it makes your pupils shrink in a circular motion.
To not make a lot of light come
so that you don't get the shock of your life, the light flashes into your eyes.
Too much light comes in, you get blind.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Okay, moving on to perfect sight. Can you see this red spot over here?
Yes.
That is where the focus falls on the retina. Okay? The light rays, which are the blue highlighted lines, go into the lens and it falls onto the retina. And then you have perfect sight. Okay? As light rays from an object enter your eye, they are bent inwards by the cornea and the lenses. The point at which the light meets is called the focus. Say focus. If they focus on the retina, everything you see looks sharp and clear. The lens changes shape when looking at objects at different distances. This bends the light rays by different amounts and keeps the image in focus. Please note that this eye is perfectly round. Can you see?
Yes.
Now let's look at short-sightedness. Some people cannot focus light properly. Short-sighted people cannot see distant objects clearly. They have long eyeballs and the lens bends the rays too much, so they focus in front of the retina. There's their focus there, and the retina is over there. So it falls short of the retina. So they are short-sighted. Okay? So they can only see things close to them, and from a distance they can't see. Like teacher. Teacher can see without her glasses what's in front of her, up to here. And everything after that becomes very, very blurry, like an old TV show. Seth?
Is blind people who see like that short sight?
Blind people cannot get any light.
Oh, wow.
This entire lens is broken. They can't bring in any light. That's
Even though they wear glasses, they can't even see.
Blind people can't wear glasses because their lenses are broken. Yes. There's a difference between being short-sighted and blind. Moving on. Long-sighted. Long-sighted people cannot see close objects clearly. They have short eyeballs and the lens bends the rays too much. So the image reaches the retina before it's in focus. You see, there's the focus, and there it reaches the retina. So is the image in focus there already? No, it's not. So the poor person just sees blurry things the whole time.
My teacher doesn't. I do at the moment.
Yes, that's the other way, yeah. But this is not. This is for people that cannot see close. They can see far because their eyeballs can see, focus on the things far, but they can't focus on the close ones.
So now if you hold a phone here, can they see it?
Yes. Yes, they'll see it clearer there than they can here.
So let's say the eye read this back and you still read
No, they're not super powered. Their eyes are just.
I don't know if they were.
Okay, next. Correction. These issues can be corrected by wearing glasses or contact lenses. Short-sighted people should have concave lenses. Short-sighted people, concave lenses. And long-sighted people should get convex lenses.
Teacher?
Eye protection. Eyes are very delicate. Most of the eyeball is protected by the bones of your skull. The front of the eye is protected by the thin layer of skin known as a eyelid. And what does your eyelashes do?
Helps protect us from coming into your eyes. It protects dirt from coming out. Dust and dirt are the same thing.
Okay? It catches dust, yes. And why? How does the muscles in your eye protect your eye? Ileana?
By
What does it help you to, if you can move your eye, how does it protect you? Yes?
so when something comes, you move your eye. It hits the dealing part, which catch the dirt.
Yes.
Moving too much.
That also. When you are running, do your eyeballs swivel around everywhere? Does it do like in a cartoon and go left, right, up, down? No, it stays in one place. Why?
To let us not
Because your muscles are there and it keeps it in one place. Isn't that cool? Okay, next up, tear ducts. Eyelids keep dust and dirt out of your eyes. We know this. When you blink, your eyelids wipe tears over the eyes, keeping it moist and clean. Tears contain chemicals which help to kill bacteria. They are made in lacrimal glands above each eye. There, above each eye is the lacrimal glands. And drain into your nose through the lacrimal canals. So it goes down into your nose. And I guess it helps to produce snot as well. Then. Okay. And now please do the worksheet.